Who Cares for Red, White and Black emerged as the title during the painting process, after someone who lives in the Roggestraat mentioned Who's Afraid of Red, Yellow and Blue by Barnett Newman. The colour red on this scale was a bit of a risk, but turned out really well. The mural as such implied some risk too, working at 7 metres above street level on a shaky scaffolding, but very well secured. The idea for what's thought to be the largest street art painting in the Netherlands came from two fronts. The Etty Hillesum Centre in the town of Deventer wanted to draw more attention to itself. Etty Hillesum is the Anne Frank of Deventer, and by depicting one of her quotations on a bland adjacent wall, people would be lured into the narrow medieval street and maybe drop in at the centre. The local architect and artist, Maarten Douwe Bredero, looks out onto the wall from his studio, and for years he'd had the intention to paint it. So they teamed up and managed to get the whole operation subsidised by the town council as a neighbourhood project. It's taken more than a year to complete, including preliminary designs, approval and drawing of composition and letters, to the application of the last drop of paint, with a little help from volunteers, neighbours and friends. The mural contains all sorts of ideas which have been freely interpreted by passers-by, everything from a cigarette pack to a living room. The artist's intention is to blend an abstract view of the old town from across the River IJssel with a blood-coloured sky, and a perspective ascending and widening. The white triangle on the left is also meant to tempt tourists from the Brink Square into the Roggestraat. The composition as such comprises two intersecting lines at slanted angles. In order for this statement to work, the whole facade had to be tackled, and the threefold sentence is literally spread across the entire surface. If only one narrow street is left to us, through which we may pass, above this street hovers the entire sky. It was written on the 21st of June 1942, a positive and reassuring note from a young Jewish woman shortly before she entered the gas chamber.